Hey everybody, it's Amber. Thanks so much for joining me today. So in today's video, I'm going to be using some really cool products to make some easy, simple projects that you can do with hardly any special tools. You can make this your own. Just get out some scrapbook paper and a ruler and some scissors, and you can do this with me. So I'm going to be using this really adorable set that I got from Coco Reno, and I'm gonna have the link below. You can go over and get this as well, but it's a stamp set. It has the cutest designs, and like it's kind of centered around this bow theme, and so I love this big background stamp right here with all the bows on it. I hardly ever do stamping or embossing or die cutting, so I'm stepping out of my comfort zone today to show you that this is so easy. And I got out my Cuddle Bug that I've only used a few times, and I made some of these really, really cute dies, and I'm going to lay them out so you can see them. But this set comes with all these bow dies, which are so handy to have for holidays and for every day. And I got out my inks and did some stamping, so I hope that you will enjoy this video as I kind of experiment with this kit. And I'd like to thank the Coco Reno shop along with peachycheap.com for sponsoring today's video. So here are all the cute die cuts that you can get with that die set. So I just took some scrapbook paper that I had, and then I also made some plain white ones, and they're just so cute. So these are the pieces, and then I made two of the size bows. So this is like the larger one, and I made the little tiny one too. So you can make a ton of these, mass produce them, and use them for embellishments. You could share them with your friends. But for the projects that I'm making today to use these cute embellishments with are a cute little goodie pouch, an envelope, and adorable card. So for the goodie pouch, you're going to need a piece of scrapbook paper that is pattern cardstock, by the way, that measures 12 by 8. You're just going to turn it around, and on the long side, just stick your ruler. This is kind of in place of a scoreboard. Stick your ruler on the edge and just use it to kind of score that line, the length of the ruler. So you can pretty much see what I'm doing here. And that's going to be your bottom score line. So that's a super easy way to do this without a fancy scoreboard. And you just need a ruler and a bone folder or something to crease that edge. So then you're just going to open this up. Turn it around to the back again, because if you're not using double-sided paper, of course you want the cute side to show. And you're just going to eyeball this part. So just take in the left side shorter than you're going to take the right side. So that right side kind of layers over the left side, but leaves just a little bit of room left where it overlaps here on the left. See, it's about 3/4 of an inch or so, because that's what you're going to just kind of glue down to make this pouch. Before we glue it down, though, you have 3 panels down here. You're not going to need these 2 outside ones, so we're just going to cut those off. The score lines will guide you. So before we fold this up, there's one more cut I want you to make. Well, 2 more cuts. You're going to take your scissors and just from the bottom here, you're going to meet that middle score line at an angle and just cut off a very small triangle like I'm doing here. Now we're ready to get this thing put together. So all you do, it's super easy. You just fold that left side down. You're going to add adhesive to the right side. So that way when you glue it down, it doesn't obstruct anything that you're going to put inside the pouch. Just make sure you're kind of generous with it so that way this stays together. So it's super easy. And then you're just going to make sure everything's creased really well and straight. So then just take the bottom flap, and you're going to add your ATG or your double-sided tape or whatever adhesive you're using, and right there, close it up. So easy. And this is like a top-loading pouch, of course, and it's just going to be like an opening at the top. I like to make that top kind of decorative. Just take some cute little scissors I got in a set from Amazon. It was a gift, so I'm going to link it below because it's so handy. It's better than using, the edge punches. It's super easy, and there's all different designs. And look how cute our bag looks. So now I'm going to add the cute little bow that I made. This is the larger size one. and I think that it goes so cute on this little bag. I'm just going to use some Scotch foam adhesive to give it some dimension and attach it to the bag. You could seriously kill a paper pad doing this. Make your bows, use up your 12 by 12 paper, and make so many different bows in different colors and different patterns. Also the treat bags, and make so many of these as a set for your friends, or just use these for like a little party favors or anything. The next project we're going to make is a cute little envelope without an envelope punch board. It's so easy. So start out by getting a 6x8 piece of scrapbook paper, which is of course pattern cardstock. I will mention that again. And take your ruler and just go about a 1/2 inch from the edge and do the same thing. Use it as a guide to score those lines. Then just use your bone folder and crease those lines down. So then just take, and you're going to eyeball this part, the bottom of the page, and fold it up about 3/4 of the way. Then you're going to take the top flap and use your ruler as a guide to fold that part down. So this is essentially going to be the flap of your envelope, and the bottom is the body of your envelope. So just kind of take that, use your bone folder to crease it really well. And you can easily do this without an envelope punch board. It's so easy and a really cute envelope style. So again, just take your bone folder, let it help you in any way it can. Then you're going to open this back up and we're going to do some cutting. So you've got these panels here, and the score lines will totally guide you on this, but you're not going to need these 2 panels here or these here. So we're just going to simply cut those out. So now that you have those cut out, this top panel here is going to be the flap of your envelope. So we're going to just take our scissors and cut a little triangle angle from that score line. Do it on this side as well. I had to flip it upside down so I could cut it easily because I'm right-handed. So you're just going to do that, and those are the last cuts you're going to make. So now all you need to do is, this is optional, you can round those corners. I just used my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper to do that. And now you just need to add adhesive to the little flaps that are left on the bottom. So I like using double-sided tape, my ATG runner, and this is going to give this a strong hold. So just fold that up, flip your envelope over, and seal the flaps down. You can use this technique for any size paper and make your own envelopes without an envelope punch board. I think it's so cute, and I'm like addicted to making these. You can mass produce them in any size, use them for gift card holders. So this one we're going to decorate super cute with our little mini bow. And for these, of course, I wouldn't stick these in the mail with like such a dimensional embellishment, but you can hand these out for Christmas or for birthdays or for anything with little gift cards in them, or just if you want to share with your crafty friends like some die cuts or something, this is a great idea for that. So get out your paper pads, kill a few of them, making these super easy projects with your everyday supplies that you have in your craft room, and just have fun with it. And these Coco and Reno kits are perfect for embellishments. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing something that I love doing, but I don't do it nearly enough. So I got out my Fiskars stamp press, and I'm going to use this adorable bow background stamp that I got out of the Coco and Reno kit. So I'm just using Versamark ink, and this is like the pigment ink, and this is my favorite brand because it's super juicy and it works really well. So like I said, I don't do that much embossing. I would love to do more of it. It's so fun and so easy. So what you're going to need now is, well, first of all, we're going to stamp this down on our cardstock. I'm using 110-pound white cardstock from Michaels. You can use any cardstock for this. It'll work. And you do need a heat gun for embossing. So I'm going to show you that in just a second, but I'm just taking some black Martha Stewart embossing powder, of course putting a little protective sheet behind there. But this is, like I was saying, my black, just regular Martha Stewart embossing powder. You can get black embossing powder pretty much anywhere, any craft store, and I'll find some and link it below for you. But you just kind of cover that all up. Now it's time for the fun part, to emboss it. So I don't recommend using a hair dryer because I think it's kind of dangerous, but people do it all the time, but you just be very careful. But these heat tools are not that expensive and they're really handy. You can use them for so many things. So I'm going to link this one below that I'm using if I can find it. So you can go over and get that if you want to do some embossing and other fun things with it. But it's just like magic. These turn so shiny and dimensional, and I just love it. I'm going to shine the light on it for you so you can kind of see the shine. I just think that is magic. It's so fun and amazing how it turns out. So next I'm going to use that really pretty Lovely stamp that they have in the set. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut a little piece of cardstock out and stamp this down with some pigment ink and use some hot pink embossing powder to emboss it. Now I'm just going to assemble my card, and I am going to end up using one of those really cute and tiny bow dies that I cut out already. So it's like a little die cut of a bow on the inside and the outside of the card. hope that you enjoyed these projects and that you'll give them a try. It was so fun using the Coco Reno kit. It has like endless possibilities. I'm going to leave the link below where you can go and either subscribe to their monthly kits, which are amazing and they're a great price, or you can just purchase the kits individually. So you can go over there, click the link below, and see what they have to offer. And I just love how these pouches and envelopes came out. And that card, you can totally make it your own, make it any size, just cut the paper down according to what size your front panel is and just embellish it in any way you want. I hope you enjoyed these projects. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you're following me on Instagram. I will leave my handle below, and also that you're subscribed here. And don't forget to click that bell so you won't miss any more of my videos. So I have some really exciting things coming up on my channel, so you don't want to miss those. It's going to be all about using our stash this year, using what we have, finding treasures within our own stuff that we already have purchased, and looking at them through new eyes in a different way. It's going to be so fun. So I hope that you join me for that. It's coming up very soon. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.